Mimi nataka nikuambie direct Uhuru Kenyatta, hii Kenya sio ya kwa Kenyatta. Hii Kenya si ya Mama Ngina huyo. Hii Kenya si ya sio ya Moho Kenyatta. Hii Kenya si ya Uhuru Kenyatta. Hii Kenya ni ya Wakenya milioni 50. Na kama unafikiria kwenu baba yako ama mama yako ako na matiti kushinda ya matiti ya mama yangu, ama unafikiria baba yako alisaa ama alikusana na Moho kushinda vile baba yangu alisaa, tunataka tukueleza kwamba sisi wote ni Wakenya, sisi wote tuko na wazazi. Heshimu pia wazazi wetu na utuheshimu pia. Ujue ya kwamba sisi tuko na familia, tuko na watoto, tuko na jamii. Usifikiri kwa Kenyatta ndio Kenya. Kenya hii ni ya Wakenya 50,000. Sisi tunasikia uchungu, na wacha tukwambie ukweli. Tunasikia uchungu sana. Umeteza William Ruto anakaa kama yani ni mtu afai.
A very good morning and welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino and as usual I'm going to be your host for today. Now let me start by saying this, that I've realized something, that we are going to have a very big mess if we are not very careful as a country. How comes Oscar Sudi is confronting the president and telling the president that the president did something wrong to him? Like the guy is the one that was expecting to become the CS of India, the position that was given to Murkomen. Sudi is telling the president that I'm very much disappointed. I was expecting to become the CS of Interior, and then all of a sudden you're giving it to Murkomen. Suppose it were me, then everybody could have died. Within 3 days, these boys and girls would have faced the wrath.
Niombe Rais, sisi wote ni binadamu, tunakosea, si ni kweli? Nilikuwa naona bishops wetu wakisoma ile kusema wakora sijui nini. Lakini nikwambia Rais, maajabu, hawa wananchi ndio wanajua, kwa sababu hao ndio wanatoa pesa kwa harambee. Wanajua usito ya kanisa. Hawa fathers wadogo hawana issue. Hawa wale bishop wachache pale juu ni cartels. Na cartels siko kila mahali. Cartels siko kila mahali. Lazima tuambiane ukweli. Sisi ni Wakristo. Sasa wewe father sahi umeomba sahi tusaidie hii. Wewe unafikiri tungejua hiyo maneno kama hujasema? So sisi wote tuungane na tusameane 2025 na turudi tufanye kazi pamoja na tushirikiane na tusaidie rais. Unajua tunaona watu wengi kule mtandao. Mimi nataka niombe. Wazazi wangapi wako na watoto Gen Z hapa? Hebu inua mkono wako na Gen Z kama mimi. Wenye wako na watoto Gen Z kwa nyumba yao inua mkono. Najua ni wengi. Si nyinyi wote. Kila mtu aongeleshe mtoto wake nyumbani. Nidhamu ya kwanza inaanza kanisani na nyumbani. Kwa sababu ile maneno yako mtandao siku hizi ukiona, halafu mtu mmoja watu wanasimama watu wachache hapo, rais anafanya hii, maneno ya abduction, maneno ya nini. Unajua rais pia umenikosea kidogo. Ile siku nyingine ulitangaza waziri, nilikuwa nafikiri unasema Kipchumba Sudi. Kumbe akakuwa Kipchumba Murkomen. Tena juzi nimesikia tena nilikuwa nategea ukasema tena Kipchumba Murkomen. Sasa wangenipatia hiyo docket hiyo ya usalama siku 3 peke yake. Hiyo watoto na ujinga hiyo ya kuchora vitu kwa maneno itaisha. Kwa sababu lazima hakuna inji inaongozwa na upuzi. Lazima inji yote inaongozwa na katiba na heshima. Si ni kweli? Yeah. Na mtu asikutisha rais. Unajua mimi naona ule mtu tulivuguza baada anaongea hapo. Mwingine anasema sijui nini hapo. Mai kuona inji yenye mtu anaenda tamu moja. Hakuna hiyo. Wataruka juu chini. Lakini mambo itakuwa sawa.
That one is making us try to understand that the current regime is really full of themselves. They like seeing people suffering. That is what I can say. Like the intimidation is too much. And let me say this. One thing I know is that from now henceforth, there is no business, there is nothing like development that is going to happen in any county. Or in fact, all over the country, there is nothing like development that is going to happen. Why? Because these people right now, they have not even entered the campaign mode. They are still in that process whereby they are complaining. That people are complaining and then they are trying to defend themselves. Now, a time is coming whereby a time will reach whereby now will lead them to work. But now that is when now they will also need to start campaigning. We are in 2025. Now, let me show you something here. Take a look at this. This month of January, they are still talking about the Kasongo song and the Kasongo, the way people are criticizing the president, defending themselves and all that. Now, when we come, and then after that, around the 25, we'll be having Rigathi Gachagwa's case being decided. Now, that is the end of January. And then we go to February. February, we'll be having Raila Amolo Odinga be going to the elections of AU, whereby now a lot of people will be concentrating where? On Raila Amolo Odinga's chairmanship at the AU. And then, there is something that I'm also suspecting. That are you seeing this regime, even the current CSS, they're not going to go with William Ruto up to 2027. There is going to be another reshuffle. There is going to be another reshuffling of the CSS. The CSS, the PSS, these people are going to be reshuffled again. I don't know how William Ruto is going to do it, but that is what I'm suspecting. That there is going to be a lot of problems, a lot of things in this regime. Yani, it's like William Ruto is not even sure of what he's doing. And that one now is making me understand. There is one guy who said that William Ruto wanted power, but he did not know what to do with this power. Okay, he was expecting, he wanted to rule, but now he did not know the ways on how he can rule. He did not plan himself. I think he wanted to prove a point that he can also become the president. But you come to realize that he did not plan himself well to become the president. That is it. Because tell me, how the president can allow people to talk negatively. In fact, how can the president allow things to happen? The president keeps on lying to people. Is the president is lying to us, telling us this, telling us that. Today is telling us this, tomorrow he'll be telling us that. And it's like, and then he's forgetting, what William Ruto is forgetting with is that there is internet. And internet can bring back what you said in 2007, in 2002, and then bring it now and compare it with what you're saying. That is what has been happening. William Ruto initially said that there will be no abduction. But remember, the same William Ruto said that there is no abductions. So at one point you're saying that there's no abduction. Another time you're saying that you'll stop abduction. At the end of the and then you're also saying that police are going to work on how abduction can be stopped. So are you seeing? So keeping on lying is not going to help. One thing I can say is that this man Oscar Sudi should style up, because the way things are going on, the way the way he thinks that he owns Kenya, the way he thinks that now everything that is in Kenya belongs to him is of another level. I don't think this is the best way that these leaders are supposed to rule us. I don't think this is the best way that these leaders are supposed to govern us. This is different than governing. According to me, this is more different than governing. Now, today I'm hoping to have an interview with some 2-3 guys here. Hopefully, you'll watch the interview. I think I'll just post it immediately after this video. I would like you to watch that interview. I'm going to ask these people very serious and deep questions that they can answer. They've been here, but one thing I know is that now with the current regime, with the way things are right now, they're in a position to answer some of the questions that we Kenyans need to know. After all, guys, that is all I have for today. Let me also know what to think in the comment section. But just a reminder, if you are meeting for the first time, please don't forget to take a minute, click the subscribe button. You can also like, share, and drop your comment in the comment section and tell me what to think and where you're watching this video from. Until we meet again in the next video, if it is possible, I have been your host, Boniface Owino. Bye-bye.